Hello everybody, welcome back to Princes of the Apocalypse here on TheDiceLife. Doesn't look like we have anyone in chat yet, so...
Better with the light on, right?
Get bigger.
When we last left our heroes, they had infiltrated into the Sacred Stone Monastery. I keep wanting to call it Monastery of the Sacred Stone. I keep getting that backwards. They managed to, through a staggering set of perception skills, or tests on the enemy's part, managed to sneak their way in and acquire 2 more disguises from these monks here that they took out. And, yeah.
You know, just don't ask about the bloodstained holes through the middle of the roads. In the roads.
Oh, we got beat up by what's her face, Ellen Ray or something. I think that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Helen
she just
Ray.
roasted me.
Helen Ray. Yep.
Helen Ray. Yeah, we just got beat up by Helen Ray. That's our motive. That's our alibi.
Okay.
So in that case, are we just going around systemically killing every small room we can?
No, I think we're going to explore first, right?
Probably isn't a bad idea. The only one who doesn't have a disguise currently is Tedman, but he is invisible.
Yep. Yeah.
So, what's the plan, everybody?
I do want to hide the bodies, just so they're not like in plain
Put
view
them inside
when you
the
open
beer.
the door.
Yeah. What are in those things?
Beer.
Let me double check real quick. Let's see, this is room number 13. It's a distilling room.
Alright.
Piles of firewood are stacked neatly against one wall of the room, and 4 large copper kettles stand in iron frames above iron fireboxes. Copper tubing and long coils lead from one kettle to the next. Several large wooden casks stand at the south end of the room, and shelves on the eastern wall hold scores of brown bottles sealed with red wax.
Alright, so I imagine that
wanna...
they are too small to hold to accommodate bodies, right? Probably.
Let's see. A cask? Yeah, I mean, if you chopped it up, you could fit it in a couple, but...
No, not in the cask, I mean in those things.
Oh, in the
distilleries. Yeah, no.
Maybe. If you really tried. Checking in the casks, it appears that they're making some kind of brandy.
Ooh.
And there are several bottles of it lining the shelves.
Anyone want
I
to
mean-
take some?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was planning on actually taking some to pretend like I just came from like the brandy room, getting like, and just like a bit alcoholic. That's why I'm just mumbling to myself. But yeah, I'll take a brandy.
Okay.
Vincent would definitely take a brandy, but I'm not sure if Barjok is the kind of guy that drinks.
Let me see.
Like I was just gonna
hey,
hold it in
Velik,
like my hands or something.
roll me just like a straight like intelligence check.
A straight intelligence. It had to be intelligence,
Yeah.
which is actually my worst stat.
I could make an intelligence check.
All right. Yeah. Actually, yes. Barjok, you specifically, I would also let you do this.
Sure.
Who did I give my bardic inspiration to last time?
Velik, I
Forget.
think.
So
Yeah, I think
straight
so.
smart check, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Basically, this is just an idea check.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're looking over these bottles of brandy, and they don't seem very good, but then you realize these would burn very well. So, I don't know if
I
Velik
turned towards Velik. I mean,
Hey, hear
we
me
got
out here,
fuel
guys.
for a fire right here.
Hear me out here, actually. What if
Mhm.
we plant explosives? What if we plant these things all around the monastery, and then set them off?
the monastery is made of stone.
I know, but like fire is everywhere, and then we attack.
We could
Yeah.
suffocate them. Just with fire everywhere.
And then besides, they got books and
Try.
stuff. Things are going to catch on fire if we do
We
it.
could try, but we would suffocate ourselves too, wouldn't we?
So,
We could cause a diversion right here.
Yeah, but that's gonna alert a lot of the keep, maybe.
I
A
mean,
lot
this
of
is
this
also like
monastery.
this might be one of the most flammable rooms, though.
Very good.
ju-
brandy, shame to waste. Very bad brandy. It's really only fits them.
sorry, what?
If the brandy burns well, it's either very good brandy, it's a shame to waste, very bad brandy that's only fit.
I open a bottle and I take a swig. Is it a good brandy or a bad brandy?
It's very strong, but not very good. The liquor has not been properly flavored or aged.
So Barjok will just go like,
I like this plan. Whatever
So,
all I know about the plan is set fire, but I like it.
so
I'll
just
take 2 bottles of brandy just in case.
just so you guys are aware, there are 65 bottles, and functionally, I will treat them as a oil flask.
What if we just like log all the rooms and just toss one in?
Like Molotov, like.
Yeah, like we
toss it
basically
in.
just kind of like let them suffocate in the fumes or jump out a window.
We want to make a bunch of Molotov cocktails.
I take a lot.
Yeah, yes, we do want to make a lot of Molotov cocktails. Wait a minute. Should we take this to a safer location?
Bottle of brandy.
Just for explanation, so oil flask, you can you can use an action to dump it or throw it on a person as an improvised weapon. They're covered with oil. If they take fire damage before the oil dries, they'll take an additional 5 damage from the burning oil. You can also pour it on the ground to cover a 5-foot square area, provided that the surface is level. If lit, it burns for 2 rounds and deals fire damage to any creature who enters the area or ends their turn in the area.
So yeah, we can make a bunch of Molotov cocktails and basically like use an action to throw them and set them on fire.
Or you could just throw them and have Velik set the whole thing on fire.
All right, sure.
Just fireball.
Anyway, I still take 2 bottles of brandy.
Okay. Just leaving it
Just
out.
in case.
Just leaving it there in case you wanted to use it. While they're working on that, Amos, you're the one next to the door. Make me a perception check.
Oh boy. I've been so good at those. 10.
10 is enough. You start hearing doors opening.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna like. Oh, okay. Do they sound hurried or do they sound calm?
No, there's no real rush. You don't hear anyone talking, but that doesn't seem all that odd. It is getting like, you know, late into the evening, so you suspect that maybe they're finishing up for the night.
Okay.
If we need to escape, we can always go to the garden.
I'm just gonna.
I don't know if you can
Kind
fit
of-
through that window.
I'm just gonna like take a step back, but I'm gonna just make sure like I don't hear any more footsteps passing by. So like I'll just wait to see if if someone tries to open the door, I'm just gonna kind of be ready to kind of like cast something, I guess.
Honestly, I almost want to leave the bodies here. If we go fast enough, we might be able to accomplish what we want before they find the bodies, and I doubt they will find the bodies before they start hearing us creating a ruckus. Because let's face it, we're not going to sneak all the way through the dungeon.
We might.
You want us to wait till
all
they fall
disguised.
asleep?
Alexi,
You want us to wait till they fall asleep?
Alexi, that is a window, but it's more like an arrow slit.
Ah, well, that's even
So-
worse.
They're very tall, but not wide at all.
So,
Yep.
maybe it would just be a good idea to like wait till people fall asleep and then come in and try and attack them during like a night raid.
Well, they're gonna come. They're gonna come here to look for the two bodies. Imagine there are not like 500 people here, and even if there were 500 people, they still must know like faces. Those guys must have friends that will notice they're missing, and they'll come looking.
They were
for
covered
them.
in masks, weren't they? Maybe they don't. Maybe they're like the type of cult that doesn't care. No, but probably not. So in that case, yeah, we're probably gonna have to start our assault eventually. So what? So what would you suggest that we do?
Let's just
Well, we're
keep
waiting
going,
for the people to pass by this room.
Oh no, of course, yeah.
I propose to keep going, keep scouting until something goes wrong.
Yeah. Or you keep hearing footsteps, or
They seem to have walked past. Hold on, let me. Yeah, if you're just gonna wait for them to pass, then let me just futz with some tokens a little bit here for a sec.
Who
The plan
is?
last week was to scout out the rest of this floor and then decide where to start the fight.
Yep. Yeah,
This
basically.
fight was basically just to obtain more disguises that to help us move a little more freely through the building.
Mhm. And who is disguised right now? I am.
Everyone but
Everyone
Tedman.
but me.
Everyone
Tedman's
but
invisible.
Tedman.
All right. Cool.
and Alexi's in his regular armor.
Yeah, but Alexi's known here already, so
Yeah,
he basically is his own disguise.
I am my own disguise.
See him if all the footsteps pass by. I'm gonna open the door a little bit and just kind of peek outside
Okay.
to see the surroundings.
Looks like the hallway is empty.
Okay. I mentioned that to the group, and I'm gonna
I still
Go
want to
back to-
jam the two bodies like in the corner of the room right here.
Yeah,
Still.
I'll say you can try and hide them behind something.
Well,
grab two
we
bottles
can't
of-
really move them.
Actually, I don't have any.
You're
Actually,
able-
oh,
you're
you're
able
asking me
to
too.
pile of firewood in front of him.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can hide them behind the pile of firewood. That works.
All right, sure.
I'm gonna grab 2 bottles of brandy as well
All right.
before I go.
Yeah, I would have grabbed a couple.
All right. We haven't checked up here yet.
You're saying that door there?
Yeah.
I think that they went that way,
Let's
didn't
see.
they?
Yeah,
No, they went downstairs, didn't they?
No. Almost, you kind of just heard some doors opening and people walk past. You heard, with perception? Actually, yeah, I don't think, with only a 10 perception, I don't think you know where everyone went. Actually, Alexi, go ahead and, how good is your memory of this place? Actually, yeah, I think you would remember this. So the set of stairs just leads out to the garden.
Yep.
That room, you're not sure. It's been a while since you've been around in this part of the building. Generally the monks over here are a little bit more snippy.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yes.
You know to not go in that room. You don't entirely remember why. Unless you want to make some kind of check to remember.
Yeah. Can I make a wisdom check? Not a history check, I guess.
Oh, yeah, history or just intelligence. Yeah, something like that.
I prefer history, I think. Nope,
Yeah.
that's both a 0, so... Oh, well, whatever, straight roll it is. Close but no cigar.
No, you're not sure.
So-
You just know it's a really bad room to go to.
Yeah, it's just a bad room to go to, then. Right. Well, so in that case, that's up and... So, if we want to just try and take care of the big bad area, then that would be the place to go.
Skunk's telling you to go in the room.
I'm gonna make my way down here and then kind of
Okay.
step inside the room a little bit and see if it's empty.
Okay, yep, it is empty. Empty of monks at least. There are... Let me go ahead and grab the description.
There are 2 mice in the corner.
10, there we go. Writing desks stand beneath the windows of this large workroom. Dusty tomes, stacks of parchment, and pots of ink clutter each of the desks.
Okay, I'm gonna look at like paperwork and see what's on these desks for a little bit.
Okay.
Just to kind of see what they're doing.
On a first inspection, they seem to be copying different tomes. Okay. On first glance, they seem to mostly include academic texts on elemental planes, holy texts that refer to earth deities or elemental powers. Most of them you haven't heard of before. Philosophical treatises on self-denial and nihilism as the response to a flawed and illogical world. Ooh.
Damn.
I see, very interesting.
In
These
what
cult
room
people have to
in
die.
what room is he right now? In what room is Emma?
Down to the south.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Where are you at?
we're still up here.
Oh, there you are, Barjak. Yep. To the south into the scriptorium where you saw those guys writing.
Longer there.
Do you want to make some kind of check to speed read, or do you want to take your time?
I'll try speed reading.
Okay.
Okay, what would that be?
Let's see here. What kind of stats would fit for that? Investigation. Let's see here. I guess history could also work. Yeah, one of those. If someone wants to come in and help, they can.
Oh, yeah, I'll help out.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go for investigation.
Okay.
14.
Okay, yeah.
Have no fear, I'm not the smartest.
Okay. So you learn a couple of things. So there were a lot of authors to these different books, but they all seem to, you do find, so a lot of them seem to be marked as a collection, or from the collection of Marlos Unreal. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat for you.
You okay there, Jake?
I'm just
Is that a Christmas hat?
paying attention to the chats in Twitch.
Okay, I didn't.
He's on chat duty, yep. Okay. And eventually you do find another book in there actually written by him. His personal testament, as it's called. Looking through, let's see, learn the following things. Marlos claims that he claims the title or says that he is the prophet of Earth,
Okay.
And after being gifted by powerful visions, he was drawn to a place called the Fane of the Eye, where he found an implement of holy earthen power called Iron Fang, and took it for his own. He then begins to talk about his process of setting up or establishing a temple to the Black Earth in the ruins of a long-abandoned dwarven stronghold that exists below the Sacred Stone Monastery. And the final chapter speaks about him nurturing something called the Black Geode, and when all is ready, quote, "The ever-growing mountain shall come and remake these lands in his own image." And something of special note, the ever-growing mountains is capitalized.
Okay.
So it seems to be some kind of name or title.
This must be foreshadowing for the rest of the campaign. But
I think it's
didn't
foreshadowing
take
for the
any
rest of this
notes.
entire thing. Because
Also,
literally, he said that there's a dwarven area underneath this goddamn monastery.
oh yeah, actually, in fact,
Oh,
yeah, there is.
oh yeah, there are Duragars.
Yeah, we saw Duergar last time we came here.
Also, among the parchments are a couple of scrolls. There is a scroll of Dust Devil and a scroll of Erupting Earth.
I'll take those. So, scrolls. Dust Devil and what was it?
Erupting Earth.
Erupting Earth.
Those are some spells.
Also, let's see here. You also, sorting through, managed to spot a few books that you think might be worth something. There are 20 volumes that have value to non-cultists, and they're worth 25 gold each.
Nice.
Okay,
I'll take some of those.
Yeah, we'll just put that in the party treasury, I think.
Yep.
Fair
The
enough.
bag of holding we purchased last time, right?
Oh yeah, you do have a bag of holding.
We're just gonna stuff them in those and then divide them later.
Fair enough. So while these two are going at that, what are you two doing? Or you three doing, sorry.
Well,
Keep and watch.
yeah, it's standing sentry outside. Well, almost.
Are there still people in this room?
No? Well, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no, they seem to have left, like they'd gone to bed or something.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know, but yeah, I'm just looking around, making sure like no one comes in, and if they do come in, I'm just gonna go. So,
As a matter of
Oh.
fact, a Duragar comes walking through.
Dun dun dun.
Bullock stands there stoically, does not deign to acknowledge his presence.
Let me.
While all at the same time, prepared to launch some kind of spell.
Yep.
The moment they-
Let me just double check
Okay.
something real quick. 5.
I have my longsword unsheathed, and my Rite of the Storm is still activated.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of like glances at you two, and then kind of shrugs to himself and keeps walking. Seems to be on some
I'm
kind of
gonna-
patrol.
I'm just gonna take you can make sure that I keep looking at him, making sure that he doesn't enter this room.
He seems to be walking this way for right now.
He's going to the necromancer. He's going to the lich. No, he's not. But
No one is allowed in that room. Especially not cultists.
everyone is forbidden.
Alright. What's the plan, everybody?
I'm gonna step
Get out the
out.
other side of the-
Keep on looting more stuff until they find us.
Alright.
I mentioned what I read about there being some kind of guy called Marlos or Nail, I guess, or whatever his name is, and that he calls himself the Prophet of Earth. That there's a dwarven stronghold below the monastery, which makes sense because the Duergar are there.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well,
Let's go.
We might have bit off more than we could chew, boys.
We take it one
So
one. We clear this level, then we worry about the law later.
Yep. Let's do that. All right.
Fair enough.
Let's keep going. Freaking I don't know. Alexei, lead the way.
Fuck. Oh, great. So over here, there's some gargoyles.
That's a window. That's a window.
Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I haven't been here that much.
Also,
Walks
Last
through a
time-
window. You want to open this
Last
door?
time we were here, yeah, I kind of scouted the area a little bit, so I think I should remember that this is like the way to the main entrance.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. And you know there are some people, usually some people standing guard there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. We could
So is-
take.
Are there
try
still people standing guard?
Yes, there appear to be two monks, standing semi-casually, like they're not really expecting anyone. Did you just open the door, or?
I'm gonna try to quietly kind of peek through. There's like a sliver of the door open.
Okay.
Man, this is why it's so hard to do stealth.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth then.
It would be easier if we actually had any stealthy party members.
We do almost.
Well, we have one.
One of them is
it would be
currently
better if we
invisible.
had,
He can
like,
just
two.
go over there.
Yeah, they don't
Do we have
notice.
advantage because I have the cloak, or is that not?
No, that was just to see if they saw you opening the door.
Okay,
But no, they didn't. They rolled an 11.
cool.
All right. So maybe here's the thing: you guys go in. You guys go in first and get into position, and you can stealth kill that guy on the left, and then we can. I can just like wander in and just attack that guy on the right.
Not sure we want to kill those guys though.
I'm sorry. Stealth
I
is
mean,
not
this
my
is the
forte.
one chance that we could probably just do it, and then maybe we could like tuck their bodies outside and hide them.
Scout and see what's on the other side. There's another.
You do remember that this large open air area does have doors on either side, so you could go around them if you
Yeah,
wish.
we could.
Could be. They could have friends at home. The other side.
Sure, we could do that.
If so, we start the fight in here, and then they come out, and then there are little fight, there's big fight, and then we're fighting everyone
Yeah, let's go around then.
at the same time.
So I like quietly kind of close the door. Oh boy. Oh boy, DM's
Lord.
measuring.
All right.
Lord have
Oh
mercy.
boy.
Oh,
I see someone
I
measuring.
forgot. Oh, I forgot you can see that, can't you?
Yeah,
Don't draw a
Okay.
pentagram.
We're gonna make our way around, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, just act casual.
All right.
Da-da, da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Do I see movement from the gargoyles?
No, they don't seem to react to your presence. None of the statues here do.
Okay.
Good gargoyles.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Right, that's enough. I can't see much right now. All right, thank you.
There's nothing over here. It's just a blank page. I have to turn it over. Nothing. Never mind. Fuck it.
Alright, let me open up the door for you. Oh, the door's already open.
With the measuring thing. With the ruler.
All right, so that's just another door. So, like, there's only one way to go from here. Shit! It's a mess hall. Wait a minute. I should know this place, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Shit, there is a mess hall.
Yeah, there's a mess hall here. There's one lone Duragar patrolling the area. Let me see, what doors are still closed? Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
gonna test this door that I'm at.
Okay.
Just slightly open it, just a smidge.
Okay, let me go ahead and check that room real quick.
This is the room of instantaneous doom. I opened the door.
Okay.
Congratulations, you've made it. You solved the game.
Let's see here, so they get to... Okay, thankfully they don't seem to notice the door creaking open.
If you want to make it easier on yourself, DM, just use their passive percent.
What is their passive? Oh, their passive still isn't enough. It's only a 14.
Ooh, that's the same as me.
So...
Okay. How many do I see? 3?
Peering in there, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 monks. Most of them are asleep. 2 of them seem to be sitting up, watching over them. What did the okay. This room is arranged as a very uncomfortable-looking barracks. 10 thin pallets are rolled up against along the walls, besides neatly folded piles of clothing. A plain dun color robes and sandals. Two of the clothing piles also include golden masks in the shape of scowling gargoyle faces. There are no other furnishings. A single window looks towards the canyon wall to the south. Yeah, 2 of them are up and kind of watching them to make sure no one sneaks out to raid the kitchen or distillery or otherwise behaves inappropriately for a monk. But yeah, it seems like this is probably where they're all sleeping at.
Okay, I tell this to the group quietly. And I kind of re-close the door as quietly as possible again.
Alright.
So it looks like we kind of did good not to attack the other 2.
Welcome.
There's 2 awake, rest are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any open beds in that room?
In this room? 2, as a matter of fact.
How many other doors are there here? There's this one and then this one here, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's just assume the worst and assume that those 2 are also freaking like barracks or like not mess halls.
I almost remember seeing Duragar here and here.
Actually just Duragar here.
Oh, Duragar here.
You
okay.
didn't see anyone in this room.
Did Amos look at those rooms too?
Yeah, he looked through the windows.
Oh, alright then. Well, sorry.
This was on your first expedition here. Don't worry about it.
All
Yeah,
right,
I snuck around to
Okay.
Okay.
kind of
Are you gonna try and open this door too?
Yeah, just a smidge.
It's
like
locked.
Before. Oh,
Oh, snap.
I hate that.
Jake, I think you're trying to talk, but I can't really hear you.
It's because I'm kind of muttering under my breath.
Oh,
Fair enough.
okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure that you were trying to communicate with us. Oh,
We could try to unlock this door.
Who's got the knock spell?
Oh, that's so loud though.
But yeah, if anyone has lockpicks, they can try to unlock it.
I have a hammer. Can I try and break the lock?
We wanted to announce ourselves to everybody in the whole monastery.
I mean, honestly, I say we just try and take the monks that are sleeping. I think we should just try and take the monks that are sleeping.
Right there. That one.
But they're they're vulnerable.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I say we just
think
fireball these fuckers.
Yeah, I think we should take care of that room first.
Okay.
And I have a better idea as well, because you guys are all disguised and Tedman's visible. So, and there's a few open beds in there. So why not Amos? No, wait, no, hold on. No, I think actually, now I think about it, Velik, if you were just gonna fireball, you should just start fireballing, and we just run in afterwards.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the room when the fireball goes off.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I like this, but I mean, yeah, let's.
I was saying that basically, like, we could either stealth in and take out the two guys who are still awake, and then after that, we basically have our pick of the sleeping guys, as long as we keep it quiet. In order to do that, I would say that we would send in some of the monks who pretend like they're getting ready to sleep, and Tedman, who is invisible. Tedman will start the attack, and the other two will start following afterwards once Tedman has finished his attack. And then I come in and I just hit them with the hammer, eventually.
Or Velik does a fireball. Because I know he's been looking forward to that.
Always, but...
That's gonna... I don't think we want to waste that spell slot, though.
Not opposed to maintaining the sneakiness.
Yeah, because if we can just execute all these guys in their sleep, then that doesn't even have to be... we don't have to make any noise from that. As long as we can take them out quietly.
If you feel like you can take out 8 people quietly.
I mean, not 8 people, but 6 of them are sleeping.
I feel
they
like
literally just went to sleep, though. They'll probably wake up to the sounds of combat.
We also fail miserably to take out 2 people, too.
It depends on how loud your combat is. Screaming people hit with a hammer tend to be pretty loud.
We can try to take him out right now, but if we do, we should not expect to succeed discreetly.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to open this door a little bit.
Okay.
And try to peek through.
That door.
While we're discussing this.
Taking them out quietly, and then take them out quickly.
So you open this door, it opens just fine. There appear to be 4 more monks sleeping on different bunks. And also just a bunch of piles of other assorted items. This is the room where you saw those Duragar in. They were sleeping during the day, so...
Oh, but there's no Duragar right now, right?
I guess into changing a shift.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is tell my group, close the door. Maybe we can take out this side room first, and then take that one. Are everyone asleep in that other room, or are they awake? Yeah.
Sorry, what? Oh, these 4 are asleep as well.
Okay, maybe we take out these 4 first.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the door quietly. I don't see Tedman, but I'm gonna just make the hand wave motion to go in. Assume he goes in.
I guess I'm gonna go in too.
Do I have a knife? Do I have anything stealthy? Well, I mean, I can always just cast inflict wounds. That's pretty silent.
You could also just Gallagher their head.
Yeah, if you just instantly kill them.
I guess I'll just Gallagher them.
I have a couple of daggers.
I mean, like, it's either slit your throat or Gallagher.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna get sneak attack damage, so...
I mean, divine smite.
All right. So I'm gonna stand over this guy, and just as I'm about to attack him in his sleep, like in like the Nazguls in Fellowship of the Ring.
Gonna activate your
I'm
sword.
gonna close the door again and just kind of stand right by it, just
Alright.
to make sure no one comes in.
Right before I do so, I'm going to whisper, "Blessed bite of deep water," and then I'm going to friggin' stab him with like the blue glowing sword.
What?
All right.
It's my password for my sword.
I will say you don't have to say it every time, but I appreciate your dedication to the role play.
I just think it's really funny to have like this really long password. It's just like, I don't know, it really tickles me for some reason.
Yeah, that was the Dryad's name. Because that was her tree.
Alright.
Alright. So, everyone, go ahead and roll me. Let's see here. Do you get advantage or is it an auto crit? I can't remember.
I think
I
we
got
get
an
advantage
extra
and it is an auto crit.
Advantage because
Because they
they're
are
prone, I think.
when they're
I think
asleep.
if they're not moving, so that basically means they're always going to hit.
They're unconscious. I believe that is.
I think they would be considered incapacitated and prone.
Okay, hold on. Unconscious. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay, so yeah.
Basically, we have to make sure that we don't, we have advantage as long as you don't miss.
Yep. So, you have advantage, and if you manage to hit, it's a crit.
In that case, let's go.
Alright.
Hawaii and Hawaii.
Yeah,
And
that hits.
I'll go ahead and do the same thing.
Okay.
Whack.
Hit.
Oh no. Whack. Alright.
Hit. Tedmund?
Is there any way to make it roll as a critical?
No, just roll there. You can just manually roll, 2D, whatever.
Just roll twice.
Yeah. So that's 1d8.
I feel like I'm wasting attacks just trying to attack one.
That actually misses.
18 misses.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's an advantage, right. Yeah, no, 18 hits. Sorry, I was looking at that 13.
So that's 6, and I'm guessing they don't have armor
No, they don't have armor.
while sleeping.
So you actually get, what would it be? So it's 1d8. So you actually deal 4d8 damage.
Ooh.
So I think I deal about 14 plus 17 is 43 damage? No. Am I?
Yeah, no.
No, 33 damage. 33 damage.
33 damage. Yeah, that's dead.
All right. I'm gonna roll.
You don't deal 68 for the double crit.
What? Really?
No, you only get the 1 crit damage.
All right.
Imagine if you could stack crits.
I'll actually roll damage for my one, but I won't roll damage with the thing because I'm going to roll like the critical hit one.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3d6s times 2. So that's going to be
66.
6d6 plus, and then we'll add my dueling to that. That is going to be 17 points of a little bit of slashing, and then lightning and cold. And then there's going to be 2d8s plus 5. And that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage for my first one.
Wow, 17
thankfully
damage
that's
66.
Let's see, 17 plus 8. Yeah, that's enough to take him down.
All right. Well, that wasn't the greatest roll ever, but it still did the job.
I'm going
at the
to
same time, though.
I'm going to assume Tedman. Yeah, you managed to take yours down. I've lost track of damage in all of this, so yeah.
16
All right.
points of slashing, I think.
And Velik hasn't done his.
If we're just doing like straight up weapon damage, I don't think my dagger, even with crit damage, is going to be enough to kill him in one hit.
Let's see here.
DM wants to be like, I can slit his throat.
Well, that's where you're getting your auto crit from.
So
I cast magic missile into his head.
I don't know that that's going to be enough either. I mean, as long as one of you is prepared to take on finishing this guy off, because I don't think I can do it.
Well,
I would
technically, I have one attack left.
Okay, so yeah, no, I would say like the auto crit is you having your best attempt at auto killing him, or at trying to slit his throat, but like it's not really a thing that Velik has done
Right.
before. So like if you were a rogue or something, maybe, but 17 hits.
Yeah, and then I'm going to roll 2d4 plus 3 for the damage.
Damn, Velik, you got +3 dex?
Ew.
Damn, son, you nimble.
Oh yeah, 7 damage.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Yeah, no, he has more than 7 health.
I didn't take a turn yet, so I could go up to him and then try stabbing him as well.
The caster
The
gang,
caster's gonna
get him!
fucking shiv this guy.
Well, Amos does have this magical dagger of his.
Oh yeah, he has a +1 dagger.
True, but I have a rapier as well, so
Oh, that works too. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
On guard! Huh.
The moment Velik goes for the neck with this dagger, I'm gonna try stabbing him in the heart, see if it works.
I just imagine Amos running on the cots.
16?
Right?
16 hits.
Okay, so that's
2d8s plus.
11.
Yeah.
So that's 18 total damage.
Still standing. Well, not standing, but he suddenly, like, he's covered in a lot of blood, and suddenly he, like, gasps awake.
Like I
Barjak,
said, I do
yeah, I was
have
about
one
to say,
attack left.
yeah, Barjak, you do have 1 attack left.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Do I still have advantage? Well, he's still lying prone.
Yeah, he's still lying prone, so yes, you have advantage.
Right, he's
Can
not.
I probably have my shield sheathed right now, so can I use both of my hands for this one?
Sure.
No, you know what? No, it's more economic if I actually. It'll deal more damage if I use it single-handedly.
Go,
Yeah,
just
so-
hit him. Just hit him.
So 19.
Yeah, he's dead. He's got 4 HP.
You know, Velik could have used his bardic inspiration.
Oh shit! Oh, I forgot you can stack damage with it. No!
Alright, I'll pour that into the fireball I put in the other.
Can you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's gonna fade because it only lasts what, like 10 minutes?
Can you stack that on an area of effect, or does it have to be?
I don't know.
Well, you know what? Let's look at
Yeah.
the Valor Bard right away.
No, it has to be a. I think it has to be a weapon damage rule. Let me double
God
check.
Exploration. A creature that has Bardic Inspiration die from you can roll that die to add to the number rolled to a weapon damage. It just to a weapon damage roll it just made. So yeah, it's just
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really can't ever
Okay.
use
So I will allow it for single target spells, but something like an AOE, no.
Okay. Cool.
level 6.
Or maybe we can just do spells that
Alright.
require attack rolls?
Yeah, basically just
So-
yeah. Basically anything that requires attack roll instead of a saving throw.
Cool, okay.
As long as it's, one target. So you couldn't
good.
like stack it on all 3 of your scorching rays or something like that.
Should I stack it on one of them?
I would say yes.
I'll make note of that.
All right. Yeah, you cleared
But all in
them
all,
out.
this is a pretty quiet operation, right?
Tedman
know-
is
I
no
don't know
longer
who-
invisible.
I don't know who Squonk is, but someone needs to go to horny jail.
That's Valak's friend.
All right.
I'm gonna give the most kept together cloak and mask to Tedman.
I'll say they took their cloaks and masks off to go to sleep. So yeah, Tedman no longer invisible, but yeah.
All right.
Oh, geez. I guess that means I'm just like looking at this guy's fucking smashed in the face. Dang.
Tucks and lunks. Sleep well, sweet prince.
I've been listening to too many podcasts of like different systems. I almost just said, Alexi, you've like known these people for a while. Roll me a sand check. Then I remember this is D&D.
Sad check?
Sanity.
Oh.
Yes, a sad check. Roll versus depression.
I don't know exactly these people. They all wear fucking masks.
That's fair. And they
It's just kind of like
they mostly ignored you.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I'm imagining though. At the same time, the room was the room would kind of be a bit like a little bit like violent. Like two people's heads are just dead, gone. One person got like stabbed repeatedly, and the other person's just a mess of wounds.
Oh yeah, no, Tedman basically just sawed a guy in half.
Yep. I smashed the guy's face in.
I just imagine Tedman going like, kind of like Drax in the inside of like the beast's belly.
All right, are we ready to like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep on going. Oh wait a minute. Actually, hold on. Do they have any of their stupid monk sticks here?
A staff?
Yeah.
Let me check their character sheet. I don't think so. No, these guys are just punchy monks. They don't have a weapon on them.
I was gonna use them to block the door.
In fact, actually, looking them over, you don't. At least on the monks, you don't see any really valuable items at all.
I mean, I was just gonna use it like to block a door because I don't want the guards to walk in.
Let's see here. Hold on, where was the thing about... Sorry, I'm looking through the book real quick for a section. Sacred Stone Monastery. Where is the frickin'...
Murder. 4? I don't think 4 made... well...
No, the mass murder is when I fireball that room with 8 guys in it.
Ah, there we go. That's the thing.
So, pretty sure those guys that are sleeping will automatically fail their dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so among the monks' things, you don't find anything of value. However, amongst what you assume to be the Duragar's things, you find...
War picks.
10,000 war picks and 15 pebbles. Whoa!
59 pieces, or 59 gold in mixed coinage and minor valuables.
Huh, neat. Thanks, Duragar. They're not going to be upset about that.
Wow, that's 3 9s and a 10. Holy shit.
Alright, well, with that being looted...
Honestly, I think their odds of living long enough to find out that shit is missing is not super high.
Alright, so
True.
What's the plan now?
You want to go
everybody?
start
Where
this
you
off,
going?
then?
Fireball that other...
Yeah,
fireball
I'd
that
say
other room.
that's-
Okay.
Yeah, but don't we need to steer clear of like the door when that happens, though?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to aim it right here in this corner. That corner
Yeah.
doesn't make it to this door.
Yeah. that
You know
corner
what?
doesn't make
I
to the
will
door.
I'll actually just stay here, keep the door closed, because I know there's two guys right here.
I was
Okay.
just gonna stick a javelin through it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how loud this fireball's going to be, like how well it's going to, resound through the whole structure when there's all these stone walls around. It's entirely possible that those two guys will be the only ones that hear it. Maybe.
Yeah. Do I
Yeah.
see that Durgar in that mess hall? Or is this door supposed to be closed?
No, you can see him in there. He's just kind of wandering around patrolling.
Anyways. Fireball.
Go!
Oh,
All right.
Destruction!
Let's see here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deck saves.
Do those sleeping guys get deck saves?
Actually,
They
no.
can
The
fall-
sleeping ones don't.
They
so
can
that's,
sleepwalk.
That's 2 deck saves.
right. And if the other ones are sitting or lying down, they still have disadvantage.
Well, that's a failure, and that's a failure.
Okay.
All these motherfuckers gonna burn!
Unconscious creatures automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
The sleeping was your biggest mistake.
Okay.
Flesh is weak.
The fire rips through the room, and as the the wave of fire passes as quickly as it starts, and looking in, you see a whole bunch of screaming people waking up. Everyone, roll initiative.
Fuck.
Freaking point short. Oh,
That-
that natural one should have just been a 2 on that damage.
They
You
have
would've- you were
22
so close.
health. Yay!
Well, you just have to go in there and just stab all of them.
Oh,
Wait a
just
minute,
have to-
Alexi can save the day.
We just have to.
Oh,
We
hold
just
on, I
have
gotta
to
get the-
blow a.
There we go.
We just have to blow a stiff breeze on them and they'll die.
Do not fear, guys. Alexi can save the day.
What's their initiative looking like? 17.
Ooh.
That's not bad, actually. All right.
Well,
How loud was that fireball?
Fireball is pretty loud.
and even though the guys that are screaming in here are also pretty loud.
Oh
I
yeah, those
imagine.
guys are also pretty loud too. All right, let me go ahead and.
Oh
Descending
my
order.
god! I have a better idea.
All right, Alexi, you're up first.
Headman out of the way. Excuse me. Sorry. So
That's Velik.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm excited.
Are you gonna lightning javelin?
Oh, I was about the lightning javelin, but I realized I might have a better idea.
Oh.
Hey!
It comes
Oh.
back again, motherfuckers!
Oh, the breath weapon is useful. It's a line though, isn't it?
It's a
Yeah.
cone.
Oh, yours is a cone.
Well, what color are you?
I am a bronze.
Aren't you copper?
Oh, it's a line. Oh, it's a line. Huh. I thought it was a. Oh, I always thought it was a cone. Huh. Well, in that case, fucking,
what-
if it's a line,
What kind of dragonborn are you?
I'm bronze.
Into an
30-foot line. Yeah.
Goes in with a low roar. It says, blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. That's
Okay.
the sound description
Well, there's
of-
still a.
No, I'm just saying
low
that-
doesn't mean quiet though.
I'm just saying that's how it's described, making that much though. It doesn't
So,
say
like, hold on.
Fair
How
enough.
does this hit again? Does it just hit like in a line?
great good, and it doesn't give like it's not like thunder spells where it says can be heard for so many feet.
Yeah.
I
It's
just,
it's still fairly noisy though. It's
oh yeah, I'm not arguing that it is, and that was the description in the
Yeah.
spell that you
I-
can make them more informed judgment.
Yeah.
So the bronze dragonborn.
What I imagine is like you know when you like, I don't know if you've done this or you've seen the videos. I haven't done this because it's stupid, but like you douse a whole like bonfire with gasoline, you throw a match and it goes. That's kind of the noise I imagine it makes.
But since he is a bronze dragonborn,
that would be
he actually.
I kind of just thought it was like.
Since he is a
just
bronze
like
dragonborn, he actually breathes lightning in a 5-foot wide and 30-foot line.
I thought last time it was acid.
Well, this time he says it's lightning, and we'll hold him up to lightning.
No, I remember it was acid.
Oh, I'm copper. Sorry.
Well, it's still a 5-foot wide, 30-foot line.
5 foot wide, 30-foot line. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
5 foot wide, 30 foot. Yeah, copper.
There we go.
Okay.
That hits almost everyone in a way. How many am I hitting with that actually? Now I think about it, because I know I'm hitting everyone in the corner, but am I hitting these guys right on the left and right?
I would say no. You're hitting that guy and then the 3 in the back. So you're getting 4 with it.
How much movement did I use? I used that. So I have 20 more feet of movement. So
that's really the best you're looking to get.
5 foot here, cone here.
Yeah, it's still 4.
Yeah. All right. Well, fair enough.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna move in a little bit deeper, actually, just to maybe. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can just go right here and just hit direct, like here, 5 foot. 5 foot. Hold on. Shit,
well,
sorry.
if you're doing it like that, then you're
hitting...
hitting...
What are you doing, man?
Dude, at 5 feet, you're hitting these 3.
Yeah.
No, but it's a wide, right?
It's... Yeah.
Well, yeah, these squares are 5 feet each.
Yeah, the square is 5 foot wide.
All right, in that case, if I can...
Just, yeah, hit those 3.
Yeah, hit those 3.
Okay.
Fireball! Breath weapon, go!
Breath weapon...
Well, I mean, they all die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Do I even need to roll for this?
Takes... No, they take half damage on a success, so yeah, they... Actually, hold on, let me double check something real quick.
Okay, they all have 1 hit point left.
Yeah, no,
they don't. They all have 1 hit point. Yeah.
Well, I had to check to see if they had what was it called?
Evasion.
No,
evasion. Yeah. No, they're not they don't have evasion.
I don't think they can take half a point of damage.
Yep.
And I don't think they can take 0 damage on this.
There you go. There's those 3 dead, so that's your action.
Yep. And then I end my turn.
Alright. Alright, now it's everyone else's turn.
Most of them have to get up, so...
Yeah, let's see, these 3 here and this one are getting up. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This one here was one of the ones that was awake, so he's gonna leap over and try to take you down, Alexi. Yeah. Yelling like, fuck it. I don't even know. He's yelling something at... He might not even be yelling words. He's just going, ah! He's gonna punch you twice.
Monks are supposed to be serene. Calm down, dude.
He's also been on fire recently.
He's understandably pissed. And also he might think he got betrayed. Although I think neither of us liked each other, but... I mean, come on, it was going to happen eventually. They were going to kill me before I killed them.
So yeah, unfortunately, those clang against your armor. Let's see, those... They're not up yet. These people are working on getting up. And you two, the Duragar looks over as just like, hold on. How smart is a Duragar? Not very.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Not
pretend I'm
very.
like going to turn towards that direction as if I'm gonna join the fray over there and
Yeah, no,
surprise.
he's like, what the fuck, and is like shoves past you to try and run this way.
Did Duragar have 30 feet of movement or 25? Like,
Let's see. Duragar have a jacked up character sheet. What the fuck's going on? Oh, they have 25. Well, he's dashing, so. Yeah, he makes it to here. Actually, hold on. Let me. Yeah, it's in the 20 feet. Yeah, he can make it there. Yeah, he runs up behind you, Valak, and is like, what the fuck's going on in here?
the corner of the wall?
What?
He clips.
He
like
does
a
a little
Skyrim
shuffle.
guard.
Alright. There. But yeah, he's... actually, yeah, he'd be, like, back here, I guess. Okay. That is... everybody who's a bad guy. Oh, actually, wait, no, I forgot about those two. That's right.
You have committed
Barjak.
crimes against Skyrim and your
Contested strength checks. Let's go. By the order of the Jarl.
Oh, you have violated the law.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Oh well,
Confess
shit.
your crimes and serve your sentence.
Barjak, make a strength check.
Me?
Yeah.
You're gonna fail.
Or athletics,
Yeah.
I guess, to
Yeah.
try and keep
I'm gonna
this door
try.
shut.
This
Well,
man's got
they're
friendship in his
both
brain.
the same thing, so I'm going to shoot.
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa!
What? Okay. Crits don't exist on a skill check, so yeah, you managed to just barely hold the door. Holy shit.
Like they rammed into the door, kind of took you by surprise, but then you rammed it shut right back in their face.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
the thing is, though, like, don't saving throws like work? I don't contest work like damage things, where if like the offensive, like the person who's doing the action, if they get a tie, they win.
Oh, that is a
Well,
good
but
point.
both are rolling to do it.
Yeah, no, it's not whoever's really defending, it's whoever's does the rolling.
Okay.
So ties go to whoever's rolling.
They're
So
both-
Alright, so I get pushed back.
I think it's DM's prerogative.
I will say you managed to hold them, but you're slipping.
If you,
Sure.
I mean, if you treat their roll like the DC, then you could be like, you could treat their roll like it was the DC, like setting the DC, in which case the tie would go to the player.
I was
It's
actually almost going to say it would be the other way around, because they're the one, like, doing the action, but I guess that does make sense.
I mean, I'm just saying that's the way you could look at it.
Yeah. I'll say it's a tie, so they're
It's a tie. They're both pushing against the door, and neither one makes any movement one way or the other.
yeah, I'll say it's a tie, so you know, he hasn't exactly like held the door perfectly, but like so he's starting to slip a little bit. Because I mean there is two of them there pushing.
I'm as strong. I am as strong as two monks.
All right, someone else
Actually,
going
you're as
AoE
strong
in
as
here.
like 5 monks, but whatever.
Alright, I'll be right back.
But yeah, so the line is
So
being held.
someone, like,
Velek,
so
your
someone
turn.
come in here in AoE.
So I'm gonna look back at the Dwargar and I'm gonna be like, it's like kind of wave to him like everything's fine, that's under control.
There are people screaming in that room.
I'm taking care of it. Because I'm dressed like a monk. Like, nothing for you to worry about. I got this. Go about your business. Kind of the attitude and expression I'm trying to convey without actually saying anything. And he can make of that what he will. I will step into the room and close the door.
The door
The
doesn't...
door that Barjok is barely holding?
No,
yeah,
that's a different one.
the door doesn't lock. But yeah, you can close the door.
Closing the door so he can't see what happens in there.
Honestly, I assumed you were gonna throw Alexi under the bus. Just be like, the Dragon Man is going mad! Point into the room.
From there, I can get those three.
This also seems like a good chance for some magic missiles too.
Ooh.
One, two,
upcast,
three,
take out all four of them.
5.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot.
Everything
Actually, I
is
forgot about that
fine.
guy down there. Yeah, there's 5 of them.
He's got that guy.
I mean, like, I don't want to waste a turn on
Honestly, I'm
him.
not going to deny him his, glory.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
So I will upcast and cast 4 magic missiles. So second level. I'm not burning a 3rd level spell slot for magic missiles.
No, don't.
Not happening. Not happening.
Well, you managed.
I've done that once.
You managed to take down 4 of them. Yeah, because you didn't give yourself anything besides magic missile and shield. I remember that.
That was a different game. That was
you're
a different
talking about a
fuck
different
up.
one. Okay.
My first character is a wizard.
The one shot where you forgot to give your wizard spells.
Hey, I still was the MVP of that fight. Thank you very much.
As far as the Warguard is concerned, he saw a monk kind of wave him off like, nah, this is nothing to worry about. It's under control. And then he hears the screaming. The door closed and the screaming starts to... Yeah, it stops. It starts stopping.
Splat, splat, splat.
There's just... It's getting quieter. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Amos?
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit farther. 20. Oh, good. I see the Duergar.
First, you fireball. You almost did the perfect job.
You were 1 point off. Now you gotta waste turns killing these guys. So close.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my longbow and just shoot at this guy.
Just shoot him from 10 feet away.
Is almost point blank.
Oh my god. Okay, so a sword is one thing, but I love the idea you just pull a giant longbow out of your cloak. Where were you hiding that?
Sure almost just had a regular longbow, not a giant one.
The same place, place where heroes hide all their equipment.
I mean, English longbows
Oh, I don't hit him.
about,
I don't hit him.
English longbows are as long as a human is tall usually.
I mean, I always imagine that these are just hunting bows, aren't they?
Yeah, probably. It's probably, yeah. Yeah, the arrow, like, whizzes past his ear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, sorry, I was aiming for that one. That point towards the door.
You're gonna aim it for Barjok.
And then,
roll
Wow.
Persuasion?
it's not deception.
Oh, Deception, yes, my bad. Deception. What
Okay,
even
20.
what even is insight?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay. Oh, why is he whispering? Well, he rolled an 18, so...
So he believes me.
Yeah, he believes you. He's gonna go after Barjok now.
No.
Whisper rules.
And I don't. Do I have a bonus action?
And these guys also need to...
It would be nice to be a sorcerer and use meta magic to turn vicious marker into bonus action, but that's not going to happen.
That was a great comeback, though. Miss and then forget. Oh, I was aiming for the other one. So, just as a reference point, this is like the scale of an English warbow or an English longbow, and it is as tall, taller than the guy is.
Yeah. Yeah.
takes like a whole like doesn't it take like a whole like childhood to learn how to use that thing?
No,
I guess not
no,
anymore.
that was the whole point of why they were so effective, was because, you know, you get enough of them together, and even an idiot can shoot them. So you just rain arrows down.
Yeah, not accurately, but
Not
you can
accurate.
I thought it was just because they had a.
shoot
I
it.
thought it was just because they had a better range than other arrows, so you could just
They
do it
do.
from a further
I
distance.
mean, over like a
Yeah, they do.
over like a hunting bow, yes. Not versus like one of those like one of those really fancy like
compound.
Yeah,
bows.
those like compound short bows that like the Mongolians used, though. Those were
Well, no,
actually
well,
better.
no, those. No,
DM,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
end my
so,
turn
because
Okay.
right next to the Durgar.
Okay.
I don't think so, because English longbows take like 90 to 100 pounds of force to pull back,
All
which
right.
is a lot.
Tedmond?
Yeah, oh, he's right there. Well, I guess I'll just start whacking at him.
Just gonna run up and stab him. All right, fair enough.
Is he wearing armor?
I believe he is. I mean, he is a dwarf.
All right.
Let me pull up his. Oh, there's his character sheet.
I imagine a 13 misses.
Yeah, he has scale mail and a shield. 13 misses.
Huh. Well, then I'll try again. Oof, 14.
14 misses as well.
Come
Well,
on.
that blows our cover, Tedmond.
15.
15 doesn't hit either.
Oh,
It
no.
deflects off
I
his
was-
shield.
I was aiming for the other one too.
Oh, I thought you were the half orc.
Yeah, no, your blades like just get caught in the scales of his armor.
And you should be like, you're both really ugly. It's hard to tell.
Speaking of the half orc, Barjak.
All right, so I'm going to try and do what's called a pro gamer move. So I imagine that I am basically like pushing my back on the door, trying to keep it closed, right? While the other guys are pushing to get in, right?
Okay.
We're not both pulling on the door. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to sidestep right here, try to let him come forward and fall, and I'm going to attack him.
Or just like hit them as they fall through the door like a
gonna
baseball.
attack these guys. Yeah, I'll say this guy falls through. Sure, why not?
All right, I'm going to.
Oh, actually, wait, no. Roll, high or low.
I'm going to go for why not high?
Oh, hold on. I got GM mode.
I vote is the rule.
4.
Cool.
All right, that's low.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Rule of cool. One of them slides through. The other one's still standing
Alright,
on the other side.
All right, I'm going to go Blessed Pine of the Deep Water, and I'm going to attack with my Cold Steel blade.
I love that.
So, longsword.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, he's going to take. Not too bad, but not too good either. He's going to take 18 points of damage on the first one,
He looking real hurt.
and that's another hit, and another 19 points of damage on the second one.
Dead before he hits the ground.
And I'm going
Corpse
to
continues sliding.
And I'm going to stand right here. Can I see the guy?
He's just over to the side.
Well, I can't see into that room is what I mean to say.
Yeah. Oh, right. I have to actually open the door for you. My bad.
Yeah, sorry about
Lighting layer. Boop.
that. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, he's like right there.
All right.
Okay. Effective. Alexi.
All right. Well,
Oh, and I take my shield.
fucking. I mean, like, I have to use. Like, if I kill him right now, can I still use my extra attack on the Duragar if I reach him?
If you can reach him.
Can I? All right. Well, in that case, I think I'm gonna try and go for Rule of Cool and try and headbutt him. Nah, that's stupid. Just fucking Warhammer.
Yeah, I was about
Like-
to say, you don't have proficiency with unarmed attacks. Yeah, that
Well, that
hits.
doesn't make sense.
It's
Everyone
one
knows how to
damage.
punch.
Actually, do people does everyone naturally have proficiency with unarmed attacks?
Well,
But yeah,
I would
that kills him.
assume so. It's not hard to throw a punch.
That's fair. I guess you would be, but it would only deal like what is it? Like your strength +1 or something like that.
Yeah, it's that. But I
Yeah.
mean, come on. If you know how to swing swords, you know how to punch.
Fair
Can I
enough.
just like pretend like this Warhammer hit was a headbutt?
Sure, you can headbutt the guy.
All right, cool. So I headbutt him. His head cracks open. He falls against the wall. Go outside. Sorry, excuse me, sorry, Velik. Uh-huh. Okay, I've assessed the damage. I was here. Went up. Oh, cool, I can still make it.
Yeah, you can still make it.
In that case, I go over there, screaming in tongues. Abba dabba dibba dabba dabba dabba.
Okay.
My God, the ancient tongue.
Yeah, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. You are proficient with your
6 ties go to the roller, so that hits.
Oh shit! In that case, I'm gonna pump in a divine smite.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sure. Don't do it all.
What level? What level? Just level 1 will be fine. So he takes 20 damage.
Okay.
So by the way, can I hit? I guess that's not really an extra attack because I hit him. I already hit someone once.
Yeah, that's your second attack. How much damage you say that was again?
That was 20 damage.
Bruh.
Oh, I don't have Duelist included, so that's 22 damage.
Bruh.
No, Duelist is included.
Is it? No, it isn't, because
Yep.
Duelist is up here.
Well, you look at Radiant. Just hover your
yeah,
mouse
you're
over
right,
Radiant.
thanks. I did
and it
not
says
realize
rolling
that.
2d8 Divine
Oh.
Smite plus 2 Duelist.
Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, that was
that
20
really hurt
damage.
him. You just like crunch into his armor. He was turning around to see what the fuck Tedman was up to, and you just like smash into his back. He is getting ganked from all sides.
Abba dabba dibba da.
All right, now it's
He's
these
finally
guys'
done it. He
turn.
thinks he's gone crazy.
Okay, so the door behind you,
Great.
from the sounds of combat, that door just slams open, and come rushing out. Boop.
Can I get an opportunity attack because he just moved past me at my circle?
He didn't move past you.
I mean, he kinda did. This guy
Technically, he
did.
moved
He
past
did
Amos.
pass.
He did pass Amos,
that's what
so
I was
yeah,
using.
Amos, if you want, you can make an attack against this guard here.
Yeah, I'll take my rapier and try to stab him, I guess.
Okay.
Haha.
Oh, nope, not
No.
gonna hit.
No, that does not.
Dang
hit.
it.
But yeah, these two humans come running out in like what appear to be like heavy stone armor.
Oh, great.
They come out just like, what's going on here? See you attacking the Duragar, and they're gonna start swinging. Let's see here. Nope, that's a monk. I want the guards. There we go. Guards get 2 melee attack with their Morning Star. So that's gonna be 4 attacks on Alexi. No.
All right.
Great.
Hit.
That hits.
Hit.
That hits.
11.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah,
Nope.
that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of damage.
All right. I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke on that fucker. Level 2.
Which one?
No, level 1. Level 1. Save the level 2s for the important things.
Yeah, save your smite slots. Which one?
The one that fucking landed the critical.
Okay, the bottom one.
Yeah.
Alright. How much damage? Oh, it's a dex save.
Oh, still have
so
Divine
ignore
Smite
the
pumped in.
12.
It's just a 10.
Ah.
Darn it. This only takes 5 damage.
You good there, Barjak?
Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Marshall got hit in the head too hard.
And then...
I too start speaking in tongues.
Let's see here.
The duo guard didn't take his turn yet.
Oh, no, he hasn't. Yep.
Oh,
The Durgar
no.
also hits me, and he deals 26 damage.
Is he going to use my favorite ability ever?
I don't think he can. He can't fit.
Well, I mean, I mean, if he does, he can push back like people he doesn't like.
Yeah, that's
Like he can choose to. Yeah, you know. Anyway.
that's fair. Yeah. Is it an action or?
Does the
That I don't
Duergar
know.
still believe I'm
An
with the
action.
monks?
And you haven't
For
you
1
haven't done
minute,
anything to him.
magically increases size along with anything it's wearing or carrying while enlarged. Yeah, it's not an action.
Yes, it is.
It should be, I think.
Isn't
Oh
it
yeah,
a
it is an action.
section of his character sheet?
Yeah, unfortunately, it is an action.
Okay, it is an action. Okay. Well, it's
All right,
under the
well,
action
that-
section of
that-
the character sheet, but I was looking on here and I don't see anything about it costing, you know, an action or a bonus action.
It's because it's under the. If it doesn't specify a bonus action, then it's an action.
Okay.
That's like war pick.
All
That's
right.
under the action section. That doesn't specify that it takes an action.
All right,
Because-
fair enough. Well, he's gonna take a... Fine, he's gonna take a fucking war pick swing at Tedmond. It
Oh,
rolls...
Man, these guys are straight shooting.
rolls, like,
That would be,
minimum
that
damage.
would be a little OP to
Well,
let
that's
the
good.
Durgar freaking cast enlarge, like enlarge himself. as
Yeah,
a
yeah, I know. That's why I was confused. And let me just see here.
That would be under a different part of the character sheet if it wasn't an action.
Alexi, I need you to make... let's see here. Does he... No, he doesn't know. Okay, so yeah. What is the saving throw for this? Alexi, make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
oh no, there's a mage somewhere in here.
Ah, God fucking damn it!
So you're taking the hit and you're getting ready to turn around and strike back. But then, like, everything seems to speed up around you.
Son of a bitch.
Oh great, he's slowed.
He's slowed.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Takes a -2 to Dex.
Okay, almost.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no,
yeah,
no, no, no.
You feel that, and the rest of you hear a voice calling out, "No, what is the meaning of all of this?" And that's their turn. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I forgot. Barjak, you do get punched.
Hello there.
Or he's gonna try to punch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one of them hits.
Yep, second one succeeds.
Yeah, 7 points of bludgeoning.
I'm glad to see that these guys are
Okay,
getting all
yeah,
their
now it's
fucking
Velik's
hits.
turn.
Right.
Fireball!
Do it! Do it!
Do not! You have a reduced your dex saving throws. Do not.
It's fine, I'll take it. He
No,
can't
you
hit
won't.
more than 20. He can only hit one more point than 20.
I am thinking
You're thinking,
scorching ray.
thinking.
Scorching Ray?
Scorching ray.
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
First one on the Dwergar. Maybe we can take him out. Let's see. Ooh.
On the Dwergar, 17
Yeah.
hits. Yeah, he goes down.
All right. We'll put the next one on this guy.
Sorry, on who? One of the guards?
Yeah, this one down here.
Ah, that one down there. 23 hits.
You know, I'm gonna pump my bardic inspiration damage into this one.
Alright.
What is that now? Is it a D8 now?
It's a D8.
Yeah.
All right. 13.
Nice.
Is he still standing?
Oh, yeah.
He gets the next one.
25 hits.
For 7.
All right.
Pump 20 points of damage into that.
Uh-huh.
That's the
Damn,
one
son.
that,
And he's still standing.
is that the one that got hellish rebuked too?
The one that he had tried to hellish rebuke. Actually, yeah, no, none of them had been hit before now.
I thought he got half damage on that.
Yeah, he got half damage.
Oh, does he still get half damage?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, he took 5 damage.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And maybe that was all the difference.
Yeah, I
No.
have Hellish Rebuke as well. It's half as damage.
No,
half as much
he's
damage
still
on
up.
a successful one.
Wow.
I mean,
These
still,
guys must have a lot of health.
still down quite a bit though.
Oh, yeah, no, that definitely hurt. Like, you managed to sneak your, Scorching Rays past his, his rocky-looking armor.
Yep.
All right.
Enter a tangent real quick because one of my friends likes to play D&D.
Okay,
and
well,
kind of like
hold on. Can you hold on to
okay.
that thought until after Amos's turn? Because
Yeah, I have to
Yep,
head
no
out right
problem.
after my turn.
yeah.
No problem.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
If I peer through the door, what do I see? I'm just gonna use my token
you
to see.
You see, a different one than the one you saw before, but a man in a stone mask and robes.
Okay. I'm gonna... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... I don't really want to waste this. Which is this one? Okay, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... For that guy that just cast a spell, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And then at second level cast, oh, it's not great.
Ooh.
Cloud of Daggers on him.
Oh, that is a bunch of
Overlap.
D4s, so... Okay, you're gonna put a cloud of daggers on his space.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a save, he just takes damage. So, -7, and he makes a
So you
concentration...
cast that at a higher level, almost.
No, I only cast it at second level.
Okay.
That's where it starts.
Okay.
And then if he starts his turn there, he takes another set of
Okay. Well,
damage.
he needs to make a concentration check. Does he
gonna
roll
be
above?
pretty
He rolls
easy.
above a 10.
Drop it, coward. Damn it!
Okay, and then yeah, that's my turn.
All
I
right.
gotta head out.
Okay.
Amos.
Bye.
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 See you next week.
Yeah, if you're gonna use my character, try to limit the second and third level spells. Mainly use weapons for
only
this round.
fireball.
Okay. Vicious Mockery.
Don't worry.
Got it.
Nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
Vicious
will
Mockery and
happen to.
weapons.
Nothing will happen to Amos. He'll be safe and sound when you come back.
I'll save the revelation specific for you for next episode.
Cool.
All right. Goodbye.
See you. Bye.
So what I was going
Almost
to say
died
real
later
quick.
that day.
So what I was going to say real quick is that one of my friends likes to play D&D, but he likes to number crunch D&D, right? So at some point he told me, like, hey man, at 5th level, if you play a tiefling, you can cast Hellish Rebuke, and that's like 30 points of damage like if you get attacked. And I was like, well, no. It's a max of 30 points of damage, but that's never going to happen. And I was like, well, no, but if it happens, though. And I was like, look, man, the best kind of damage you can expect from this spell is like 15 on average, and then 7 if he succeeds the saving throw, right? It's never going to happen on 30. Well, I'm going to play a tiefling anyway. So he plays a tiefling, and then he casts Hellish Rebuke, and then he gets all disappointed when he just like, oh, I just did like 20 points of damage. I was like, dude. Anyway, I don't really play with him anymore, mostly because he was annoying, but also because the whole pandemic situation.
Fair enough. There we go. Okay, well, thank you for buying time while I futz with the cameras. All right.
It was all an act.
Tedman, you're up.
All right.
There's a dead Duragar.
Yeah, I'll. I guess try to.
This is packed.
Go over there. Yeah, it is. And I'll attack the human right there.
Okay.
Try at least.
That doesn't hit.
And I'll try again.
That
Okay,
hits.
that's probably it.
No, right?
And yes, he's wearing armor.
9. All right. So
Yeah,
9.
given your fighting experience, this seems to be almost equivalent to fighting someone in plate armor.
Oh, great.
Wait a minute. If they still have their armor after this fight, I could steal it.
Maybe.
Not sure we can wear that kind of armor, man. This seems like something that grows out of their skin.
You know,
25 hits.
that's as long as you don't try.
Another
As long as you
11.
try, like that's all that matters to the god.
Yeah, that's
all that
enough to
matters
take him
Tyre.
down.
All right, that's good. And then I guess I'll try to squeeze in there. Should I action surge? Probably not.
I mean, honestly, you should probably target the priest. I can like
Yeah,
hit this guy
but,
twice probably.
I can't move from there and without an opportunity attack.
As this guy falls, you notice it. No, it is not his skin, but it does seem to like fall apart into like clumps of rock.
God damn you!
You know what? I will move there.
Oh, straight at the caster.
Oh, you're approaching me.
I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
Speaking of punching lots, Barjak, there's a monk in front of you.
Swipe, swipe.
Swipe, swipe.
First one. Shit.
Miss.
Second one.
Hit.
Alright. Alright, all man damage activated. Alright, there you go. 21.
Good freaking lord.
Still standing!
Oh man.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, 21 points of damage, that's good. And then remembered, oh, they have 22.
Oh, you
If
were
I would have
so
done, like,
close. You were so close.
If I would have done like 18, I would have been happier than I am right now.
Hey, 21 damage in a single round is pretty respectable, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's so close yet so far.
I know.
Annoying. You're like, when you know you're 1 point away from just killing the bastard.
Anything else, Barjak?
I don't think. I think that's it.
Okay. Alexi, you are currently slowed.
In my slowed state, I only have a main action or a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
So I will be using my main action.
And you can't
beat
make
this
more than
motherfucker.
one melee or ranged attack in a turn.
Oh god, why? Damn you, priest. Alright, well, fuck it. I'ma just hit this fucker with the Warhammer, pump in a few Divine Smites, call it a day. Wait a minute, you know what? I can't do shit. Maybe it'd be better just to heal myself. You know what? He's not gonna fucking hurt me. Yeah, fucking Warhammer.
Alright. Miss.
Alright. Well, I end my turn.
It clangs off his armor. Yes, you do.
Job well done,
let's
me.
see, do you get to repeat your saving throw, or...
think
you
he
make
does.
another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Yeah,
Not slowed
you
anymore,
make
bitch.
it.
The worst part is that is I have like proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
The world slows back down around you.
All right. Well, in that case, I have my turn in the same position I was.
Okay. There's only 2 people left. This monk is
3.
last stand.
3 people.
Gonna keep fucking punching. Let's see here.
You know, your efforts are commendable, friend, but you know you're on the losing side right now, right?
Watch, he gets 2
Punch.
nat 20s on you.
Punch! That's not great damage for a d6, but you know what? That's still 10 points of damage. He just uroras in
Isn't
your
it
chest.
just 7?
Well, he doesn't roll a critical hit.
Oh no,
It's
not
a
the
7.
crit. My bad. 7. Yeah.
Like what?
Sorry, I misread that. I forgot the crit was on the. I forgot it automatically adds that if the crit's on the wrong side. I'm balancing a lot right now. I'm actually like I wasn't really even paying attention to him. I'm too busy trying to figure out what the frickin' spellcaster priest is gonna do.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna die.
He is.
I mean, he's gonna get stabbed first.
He's gotta take
See,
another
see
round.
this dude with swords come in and realize something's gone wrong. Let's see here. Can he do that? No, he'd hit his guy if he did that, wouldn't he? Damn. Yeah, he is going to, he strikes the ground, and the ground begins to shake underneath you.
Ah, shit, I hope not all the monastery feels that.
10 feet. Alright, so, Velik, Tedmund, and Amos need to make dex saving throws.
Nice.
Is this DC really 13? That's horrible.
Nice.
Come on, man. Mine's only 14. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God he couldn't include me in this attack.
Oh, right. I forgot I'm controlling Amos. There's a lot to juggle right now. I'm sorry. Fuck.
If you want, I'll take one.
Uh-oh. Oh, there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Roll20 was just misbehaving there a little bit.
Let's just assume that Amos makes the saving throw, right?
Yeah, we'll just assume. Amos makes a saving throw. On a failed save.
Oh, I didn't think that would work.
Yeah, no, you managed to keep your feet underneath you as the ground, as the earth tremor goes off. And she's like, ah, fuck. Oh, wait, shoot, I forgot about the earth guard. Ah, balls.
Also, he gets stabbed. Sorry about that. I don't want to put more on your plate, but he also gets stabbed.
By Amos's spell.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Blunder.
Oh, yeah, no, he'll shuffle for that spell. I forgot about the blades, thank you. And then he's
Triggering, no, never mind, sorry.
this one's gonna keep trying to beat you down, Alexi. So,
He probably will succeed. Hey,
9,
nice.
16.
Miss. And a
Alright.
miss.
Okay, now it's Velik's turn.
Did you do Amos's Cloud of Daggers damage on the priest?
Yeah, he moved.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
Turn there.
If he starts his turn in there.
We have this argument every time trying to figure this out. If the rule, oh, what was it?
I feel like You said this before though. Like we just as this was going on, as Sybil left, she said that it would start at the start of his next turn. The Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah, but okay. So this is the argument we have every time a spell like this comes up. Does
you fill the air?
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Does when it enters the spell's area for the first time count for when the spell is initially summoned? Or is it specifically when they walk into the space?
I think...
Because if it's when the spell is first summoned, then yes, he'll take his damage now. Otherwise, I generally, I'll just take the, start his turn there immediately.
The DM for ruling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
At the same time, though, I think it's 1-2, though, because, the first one, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it.
I'll say
it makes less sense as I go on.
I'll say he takes the 10 damage, because, I mean, the same applies against you, so...
It's also the same problem with...
if the spell is cast around you, you have now, granted not willingly, but you entered the area.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Because you're in the area.
Alright, well, he shuffled off the knives, but he did take 10 damage, which is...
It's also the same problem I had with one of my players using Spirit Guardians, and he got really salty when I was like, yeah, you know what? He's not gonna take it at the top of his turn. He got real salty.
Yeah. I go back and forth. I go back and forth on that a lot.
I mean, you're ruling, okay, when it's cast, no, but when he starts his turn there, that's the only damage he takes. That's a valid ruling.
Yeah. I kind of go back and forth on this, but I think generally I play it like this, where...
I would say...
Entering the spell counts as when it's first summoned, yeah.
I would say right now, just pick one ruling or the other and stick to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to stick with the, what I've done here, so...
Once a turn? Once a round?
We've cast Cloud of Daggers, was it cast on an occupied space?
Yeah, pretty much. So, this is what we've been doing before, so I'll try to keep it as this.
If it's cast on an occupied space, does that enemy take damage immediately, and then when it starts his turn?
Yeah, that's the debate. That's the debate, yeah.
So,
generally, I have them take damage immediately, so we don't forget about it, but, yeah, no. I'll say...
In which case, I would also recommend if once you decide on a ruling, maybe make a note somewhere for yourself so that we don't have this debate anymore.
Yeah, anyways, Felix, your turn.
Alright,
Kill it with fire.
I'm not sure what I want to do to this guy. Or if
Velik is gonna
fire.
Velik is gonna be in trouble once we face a fire elemental.
Oh yeah. I have a meme for that. I meant to send to the chat.
Actually, Velik, as long as it's level 6, Velik's going to be very useful when we face a fire elemental.
Oh yeah, because
Velik gets certain perks at level 6 to deal with that sort of thing.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't know what it is, but I'm excited to.
It's your dragon sorcery, isn't it? Or your dragon heritage, isn't it?
It's to do with my draconic heritage.
Yeah.
And it's the element associated with my draconic heritage being fire. And that lets me I get to get resistance to fire damage. And I believe, I don't know if this is at level 6, it might be at a higher level, that at some point, I get to basically ignore the resistance of other creatures who have resistance to that same type of damage that I use fire damage. For me, it's fire damage. I get to ignore fire resistance in enemies.
Fair enough.
So,
well, for right now, you don't have to worry about that. Hit someone.
Let's see. I'm going to... let's Scorching Ray that guy. I think.
All right.
Hold on. Double check. It is... Oh, well, it's a ranged spell attack, so I'd have disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. You are in melee range of him.
I am not going to do that. I'm going to put bonfire under his feet. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex
please.
saving throw.
Oh, what?
Bruh.
My God, this guy is fucking off the roof.
Bruh.
Like, he's like dodging all the hits.
He has to move.
Supreme Chad status. All right.
That's garbage.
Walks
right
out of his room, gets a critical hit,
He's
dies.
gonna have to move. And depending on which way he decides, I mean, I'm forcing him to move.
Yeah.
That's-
All right.
So that's something.
Amos is going to.
Where is Amos?
What?
Where is?
Amos is right
Right
here.
here.
I do not see Amos at all.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
So they're right to the left of you.
Yeah, right there.
Wait, now I see Amos.
Okay, I
Wait,
just shifted the token to get it to update.
Yeah.
Amos is going to start playing a flute and distract this guard. So
Vicious Mercury.
versus Merker.
X, and he's still
Your mother
Oh.
sucks elderberries.
freaking solid, almost max damage on my bonfire too.
Your
Alright.
mom was so ugly, even an orc wouldn't want to kidnap her.
Let's
Or
see.
something like that.
Wisdom save. Failed.
At least he failed with it.
Wow, that really hit him.
Your mama's so ugly,
That-
she
that is
makes
the
an
first
ogre
thing-
look skinny.
That is the
dodging
first thing to
after
hit
dodging
this
the
guard.
bonfire.
Hey, at least he got
Disadvantage on his next attack. Yep. Alright, so
Well,
that's
you know what they
almost
say,
turn.
sticks and stones can break my
Tedman.
bones, but words can do me a lot of harm.
I'll just attack this guy.
Okay. Fuck. 22.
this guy's armor class higher than 22. I'm gonna call BS. I'm gonna throw
Shield?
that flag.
Yeah, he can't get it high enough with a shield. It hits.
Good. Does he have armor?
I mean, I'm pretty yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, splint armor.
Actually,
Oh, that's son of a bitch.
splint armor.
That
is,
misses.
Rip.
Splint armor is heavy armor, right?
I think
Oh,
so, yeah.
Ooh.
Bruh.
What?
Man, we don't have any
8.
to
Not one on damage.
Well, I still have action surge.
Yeah, you do. He's not looking great. That
Oh.
Sure
hits.
6.
Still up.
Last attack.
Damn it.
20.
Hey.
That hits.
Kill him.
Come on. 10.
There we go.
Dead.
There we go.
Fucking Tedman.
Durable piece
Holy
of shit.
Yeah, Teddy.
You can't fuck with the man who can attack 4 times in a row.
5.
5.
5 times in a row, you're almost a Necro Knight, boy.
And I'll just go back there.
Parshak, what you gonna do?
Well, I think I'm gonna try to attack that one again.
Alright. Come on, miss. Yay!
Try again.
that
hits.
hits.
Dead.
Alright, so he's dead. There
Yeah,
we go.
he's dead.
Oof, 21.
I was almost hoping he would
21
out-
again.
I was almost hoping this one monk would out survive the guard. Like how. All
I'm going to
right.
go 1, 2, 3, 4 right here.
Okay, Alexi.
Well, I shall start the beatings.
Chad the Earth Guard stands before you. What are you gonna do?
Dad.
Well, there's only one way to
Chad.
top a Chad, and that's to out-Chad him. Now I can hit twice in a row.
Miss.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Ties go to the attacker.
Nice.
Or ties go to the roller. So that hits.
I'm not pumping a Divine Smite to that shit, so fucking hit him.
I wouldn't.
13 damage.
Still standing.
Oh, I'm well aware of that.
All right. Now it's his turn. He's gonna continue
Reinforcements come from everywhere.
He's gonna continue his slugfest on you. Miss. Hit.
Yep.
7 points. Is there any other thing he has? No, just that. Okay. Velik.
I need a dexterity.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. He. I totally forgot about the bonfire, so I'll give him a shuffle. Velik.
No, I was.
I said your name, and then it was like, wait, there was a thing I was supposed to remember. He jumps off that spot because he is on fire.
Alright, because I'm gonna drop concentration on that bonfire.
I know, yeah.
Start another one.
Start another
Garbage
one.
damage. Oh, the first one did.
Oof.
He dodges this one as well.
My God.
Oh my god, he got them fancy feet.
This. Could this be the legendary fire dancer?
Chad
The
Gardman.
chosen one.
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear, we were encountering so many Chads among these cults. First, it was the fucking guy who almost killed me. And now there's one motherfucker who can't get hit.
Amos is gonna make fun of him again. Thankfully, his wisdom is much worse than his deck. Actually, no, they're the same. He's just really good at rolling decks.
Sorry. It just
Okay.
occurred to me,
Oh
actually,
my
because he was underneath the
God.
effects of Vicious Mockery last turn, right?
Yeah, so technically that first attack rolled an 8, not a 9.
Okay, but the second attack, okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
on his next attack, not his next attack to hit.
Sure.
But yeah, he passes his wisdom save.
This guy
Yeah.
really turns into a Chad when all his friends are dead. My God, is he an anime hero?
Apparently.
I'm gonna bother him. If he's still alive on my next turn, I ain't bothering him.
Alright, Tedmund.
I'm just gonna drop a fireball on all of us.
Oh, did he? Alright,
One of those
one of
hits.
Jesus Christ.
That's 7.
You managed to hit him. Barshak.
Don't tell. He's still standing.
He's still standing.
I'm still standing.
He's got
Yeah.
He's got a
Alright.
lot of health and a lot of AC.
I'm going to try and hit him.
Hit.
Alright, that hits, I think.
Oh, thank God.
21 damage again?
Yep.
Nice.
Sure. No, 20.
Yeah, you stab, you break through his armor, and he gets covered in ice. He goes down.
Finally.
Layer of Frost.
Oh, good. Saving me a level 1 spell slot of magic.
Nice work, everyone. We only woke up half the keep.
You want to dance around to my bonfires? I'm gonna guarantee hit you.
Yeah, no,
So,
he gets coated with
first
ice,
order
and
of
then,
business.
the collapsing armor just puts out the fire.
First order of business. I imagine it's not a good idea to take a short rest.
Probably not.
All right, I'm going to drink one of my potions of healing.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow suit and use Lay on Hands,
Okay.
restoring around, let's just say, 11 health. No, fuck it, just go the full way, 21.
Bruh. Alright.
I don't need to heal anyone. You guys have it.
Yeah, everyone. The only one that's really damaged are me and you.
I assume, do you guys start looting now?
Yeah, we start looting.
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Well, I don't start looting. I start carrying the body over this one because we can lock this door, and I'm going to try and start moving the bodies to this one so that we can lock the door behind us when we leave.
Alright, just start tossing in corpses.
Yeah, and probably break the key inside of the lock once we're done looting.
Well, that's going on. I'm also gonna check their rooms for anything, because these guys don't
okay.
look like they're monks. Maybe they have plate armor in here somewhere.
Let's see here. I'm looking for... What am I looking for? Number 4. Number 4. Okay. Let's see here. So, looking over the bodies first, the armor does seem to be falling apart. And even if it wasn't, looking it over, it wouldn't be the right size for you. I mean, Dragonborns are pretty stocky compared to humans. And
I could get it fitted.
it's made of stone. Unless you know someone who can like meld stone. No, you couldn't.
I know the Earth Cult.
Yeah, the ones you just killed. Yeah. Looking at the priest, you find basically a ring of keys. Let's see here. Guest quarters. 8 simple bunks line the walls of this room, each with a small trunk at the foot of the bed. A small table and several wooden chairs stand in the middle of the room near an iron stove. 5 bunks are bare, but 3 are comfortably made up with sheets, pillows, and blankets. Looking underneath one of the beds, you find a locked iron coffer. Yeah, just a locked iron coffer underneath one of the beds.
We'll take the ring of keys, see if there's a key that will fit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, one of them fits. And does someone want to get the party treasure open?
I will do that right now. Is that underneath red larch or is it in the bag of holding?
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Alright. Edit. Treasures.
Yep. Okay. From there, or in this iron coffer, you find 120 gold pieces.
Yep.
Oh boy, 90 electrum pieces.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
I like how it's just a meme at this point. That
Yeah. Why are electrum points? Or electrum coins so stupid?
Who uses these things? It's like the hay pence.
A golden cloth of priestly vestments. You assume is worth 40 gold. A leather pouch. A leather pouch containing 2 gold bracelets worth 30 gold each. A scroll of earthbind. A scroll of, and I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste this spell name for you. Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, I know that one. Is anyone else taking notes, by the way?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, he's putting it in
Cool.
the bag of holding. And a scroll of transmute rock.
Scroll of Maximilian's whatever the fuck.
Earth
And
and
scroll of transmutation.
Right?
Transmutation?
Transmute rock, not transmutation.
Transmute rock. Transmute.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Oh, wow, transmute rock is a 5th level spell. Holy shit.
Yeah, we found a lot of scrolls in this dungeon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's almost like
and
there's
they're
a
all
bunch
related
of
to rocks.
it's almost like there's a bunch of nerds that live here that like earth magic.
Give all of them to frickin' give all of them to Velek. He might be able to use them, even though his thing is fire.
Another key on the ring does also lock this door.
Yeah, let's lock the door and break off the key so that people can't get in this door.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, everybody. Congratulations,
with
you
that
took out
being done-
most of the monastery. What's the plan now?
Take
I
out
doubt
fight.
this is most of the monastery.
next week.
Finishing the fight.
Take a break for tonight? Okay.
Yeah, it seems like just because this seems like a really good stopping point.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. We'll
Yeah.
go ahead and stop for tonight. All right.
I really doubt that this is most of the monastery.
I mean, to be fair, this was like 13 people.
We just took out a lot of people.
There was 8 in this room. There was a Duragar right there. There was 3 people in there, and you killed 2 monks.
16 people.
Yeah, I will actually like, this isn't too much of a spoiler. That was all of the monks. Like, there are other people in the building, or in this place, but that was all of the Sacred Stone monks.
There was so much more people when we first scouted out this place.
No, there wasn't.
I mean,
They were just
that was
really
15
spread out.
people.
They were just way spread out.
Yeah, they were just a lot more threatening looking when you were a lower level, and not
That
clumped in one room. I kind of... Okay, so I was like, you know what, it's late, so they'll be going to sleep, so they'll be, like, you know, changing out guards and stuff. And so I made a roll to see when that would happen. And I rolled a 1. I'm like, oh shit, it's happening immediately while you guys are still in that room. So like, oh well. And then you guys didn't leave. You just stayed in there. So I'm like, all right. I guess they're just gonna go wandering.
And then drop a fireball from the highest concentration of bad guys.
Yeah.
And basically turn them into easy targets.
Turn them into commoners.
You know.
But yeah, no, congratulations.
Nice.
You guys.
That was really a nice shot for
I'm
on
a little
Philip's part.
disappointed that the fireball fell just short.
Mhm.
And the best part is, breath weapon became useful again.
Yeah. Oh, right, that's what it was. It wasn't all the monks that you guys were so scared of. It was the fact that you went down those stairs and ran into a bunch of, Orogs.
Yeah, Orogs, but in there, I think there's bugbears in here. I think wasn't there like an ogre or something down there too? And there's Duragars in there.
Something
and then
like that, yeah.
There's higher level boss. There's priests.
Level, this floor, and take a rest.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, but I really want to clear out all of this floor, though.
Yeah, especially since someone's already awake again, I
Clearing
think,
out
as well.
the floor, so we get like whatever few people remain. There's another Dwergar, I believe,
There's also that lady.
and
The
yeah,
lady, and then there's
There's a
another
Hela.
boss.
Helen Ray, yeah.
Helen Ray, and then there's the other guy that's probably in the chapel.
Yeah.
and then
Let's see. Let's just not half-ass the clearing process of this top dungeon.
I mean, we're not
Alright.
half-assing it. We've taken care of it.
No, you guys have been very efficient.
Like, I haven't even used all my spell slots.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Keep him for like the bosses and stuff.
I mean, I still got plenty of spell slots for bosses, but I also have spell slots dedicated to plate armor.
What?
Okay, like, fuck, the guy who had 18 AC.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was basically saying that, like, because we're not going to hit him as often
Oh,
You
you're
use
saying you're waiting
smites
for
to deal more damage on those
someone
guys.
to
Because,
deal more damage to. Okay, fair enough.
yeah, like, when dealing more damage is important.
Okay.
What I like to do is to pump the divine smites in the critical hits, and basically not use smites any other time.
Yeah, but then you get a situation like Namira, who only got like 3 crits across the entire campaign.
Yeah.
So
And here's the
like,
thing,
you gotta
like,
use them
even without that,
occasionally.
Just double hit with the smite could be like a 40 damage with extra attack.
Yeah.
Because like I did 20 damage with my smite right there.
I can't wait
So-
for Alexi to get a more powerful magic weapon.
Oh, you should also be waiting for me to get to level 7, because when
Yeah.
I'm at level 7, it means that both Velik and I get a +4 to every attack we do.
Nice.
Why?
Yep. Aura of Hate.
Oh no.
Yeah, starting at 7 level, the Paladin, as well as any fiends and undead within 10 feet of the Paladin, gain a bonus to melee weapon damage rolls equal... Oh, damage roll... Is that a... No, okay, yeah, damage rolls, yeah. Equal to the Paladin's
Velik's not
charisma modifier.
undead.
Oh,
Well, no, he's a
It's
fiend,
not
though.
a dead or a fiend.
wait, I think you're talking about Amos, and no, Amos is not a fiend.
I told you, man, don't be racist against tieflings just because they look like devil doesn't mean that they are devils.
They are not.
I mean, I thought it was like a classification type of thing.
No, they are not fiends.
They are
Right, well, fair
humanoids.
enough.
In that
like
case, I just
you
gotta-
and me. You racist.
Oh, I just got a plus. You know, it
Are
wanted to be
you a
racist.
dragon?
Like I said, hey, watch it.
Also,
Like I said, like I said, it wasn't like I said. I thought that because I thought it was just like Origins type of thing.
no. Nope.
All right,
tieflings are
well in
not-
that case, I just get a
tieflings are
plus
not
4 to
fiends.
damage then.
The
I get an additional plus 4 to everything.
at this point, the blood is basically so diluted that, or even if they might not even actually be directly related to fiends, it could just be a curse kind of thing. It depends on
True enough,
how
yeah.
that specific
will
family
say-
of
I will
tieflings was
say-
created.
I will say, if I were you, I would talk to the DM about maybe switching up that aura for you a little bit, because odds are that we won't have any undead on our side or fiend.
Well, I mean, it helps me though.
Oh, it helps you?
Yeah, it gives
Yeah.
him a +4.
Yeah, it gives me a
Okay.
plus 4 to all my damages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
and additionally, I get animate dead eventually.
Yeah, I was
so.
about to say, I'm pretty sure that you do get eventually animate dead, so yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, technically, I have channel divinity control undead, but I have to find an undead creature for that.
Fair enough. Good luck using that on the Lich.
Exactly. There's not many. I was
mean-
not expecting that many undead people.
I think the classification on that one means that you can control an undead that's equal to your level in challenge rating?
Nope, it's a wisdom saving throw that they have to make. So it's literally like it's like a chance, like mind control.
Man, imagine if we fall upon a bodak.
Oh, jeez.
We have basically a killing machine that we can look at that guy and then
Wait,
looks
you
at
said-
him and then forget.
Wait, you said it's a
falls dead.
wisdom saving throw?
Yep, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, he has a +9 to wisdom saving throws. Yeah, he's probably fine.
And
Because I was like,
Dasha
wait, he
was
only has
just
2 wisdom. Then I noticed lower down. Yeah.
It doesn't actually say, now I think about it, that it doesn't sell what the wisdom saving throw must fail at, actually, now I think about it. Or at least what I'm looking at right here.
It'd be your spell saving throw.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the Lich, though, Mr. Renwick, just a fun little thing about him, since I know at this point you guys aren't gonna go back and fight him. His gimmick is, if you guys start being assholes, he'll say, "Leave now before I fill this room with poisonous gas." And what he does is he casts, instead of Circle of Death, he actually knows Time Stop. So he casts
Oh,
Time
shit.
Stop and then fills the room with Cloud Kill.
Oh, yeah,
Damn.
wow.
Yeah.
Damn. How do you even
let's
beat
not
that
mess with
normally?
that, Lich.
What?
How could you even beat that?
You don't.
You don't.
Hey, you know what? Fair
But-
enough. I guess
but
that,
the thing is,
it's
as
like
soon
one of
as
those
he-
unkillable NPCs.
Yeah, no, the thing is, though, is he does that and he just walks off, though. So if you can survive Cloud Kill, then...
So I'm assuming no one can really... That's going to be pretty hard.
I believe it was like a 5th level spell. Yeah.
Yeah, Cloud Kill is a powerful spell.
Let's see here. 20-foot radius sphere of yellow-green fog. It spreads around corners. Creature takes Constitution saving throw, takes 5d8 poison damage on a failed save, or half on a successful. And his DC would be... Let's see, what's the DC of a Lich?
If he's a Lich, it should be like around 20 or 22 or something
20.
like that. Whew. Yep, that's what I thought.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that would have been like, 20 points of damage. And then he would have just left.
Well, it's a good thing I'm friends with him.
Yes, it is.
I like Liches as like big enemy bosses, but like, puppet masters. I don't like making them
no.
fight players
Definitely.
because it's just like If liches lose the initiative, they die. If the players make their saving throws on one of the liches spell, she's fucked, and then
Yeah.
freaking.
No,
Yeah.
liches are better as like background antagonists than as an actual fight.
Yeah, if you're gonna make him
they're just
fight, make him
nerds.
have a bunch of minions all right away,
Well,
then
I like the way RuneSmith put it, is like their most dangerous thing is just their layers, because imagine if you were a level 20 wizard with infinite time to build your own death trap. Like I've had
well,
players.
that's also the same thing as beholders. There's no way a player should be able to beat a beholder in their lair.
Oh yeah. No, so that's the thing, is like especially with a lich, a wizard that powerful, that's where you get things like Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah.
Or no.
Tomb of Horrors.
Tomb of Horrors, that's the one I was thinking of, yeah. That's where you get like
Is that
Tomb
the
of Horrors. Because that
Is
was
that like the hardest like D&D like module?
uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not the hardest, it's just the most random one.
Yeah, it's notoriously difficult, not because it's like hard for like, oh, you need to make high DCs. It's just like
There's just a lot of
inconsistent and not a lot of like explanations. Like you have to like, well, what does this door do? And you walk through just to find out, and it changes its effect depending on if you walked forward or walked backwards through it, and shit like that. It was
And it also teleports you back into at the front of the dungeon completely naked without any objects.
Yeah. Oh, there's several traps that do that. There's also several that just like drop the ceiling of the room on you, killing you instantly, or tip the floor to drop you into lava.
Damn.
Also, you even like reach.
It was made by Gygax.
Yeah, it was. Made
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
it was like D&D year one. It was like not year one, but it was like original stuff. So like,
yeah,
people would spend years playing it.
It was, and also like, you could even like reach the final boss, and then like, kill it, and then it turns out that's not even actually the final boss. He's in like the next room over. And if I remember right, just as an extra fuck you, the real final boss is holding a weapon that does extra damage to the fake final boss, or something weird like that. No, that dungeon is so full of fuck you, and it was built by a Sararak. Because he's just like that.
I love the expression you just used. This dungeon is so full of fuck yous.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's an interesting concept, and it's notorious for a reason, but I would say it's not a good dungeon. Just because of the fact that, like, it's built in a way like you're not meant to beat it. Like, not in a way that it's difficult, but in a way that, like, if you do one thing arbitrarily wrong, and then you're dead, and, like, a lot of puzzles don't have obvious solutions or even hints to their actual, like, anything. It's the kind of dungeon that you take a whole bunch of commoners in and just start throwing them at things to see what works.
I see. So, like, if that's the case, then what do you think the hardest, designed to be beaten module then?
No idea. Oh no, they met the
Because I'm looking it up right
Demigorgon?
now, and all of these things are so old. Like, there's like Jacob's Well, Temple, Towers, and Tomb.
There's a lot of old there's thousands and
Tomb
thousands
of
of
the Lizard
modules.
King.
Like, I don't even know.
Die Vienna Die. Man, all these things are so dark, man. How did D&D was really dark at the start?
Well,
I guess
yeah,
that makes
because
sense, though.
in the original versions, Gygax was like very specific.
Gygax was real shit. Gygax was a good game designer, but he was a terrible dungeon master.
Yeah, no, like in the original versions of the book, there were even like sections saying like basically explaining that you are playing against your
The DM?
like it's the DM versus the players, and if the players don't play smart, it's the GM's job to kill them, and you were not expected to make it out of a dungeon alive. I mean, it was originally built as like a war game. You were supposed to play fair, which is why the Tomb of Horrors, Tomb of Horrors is bad, but Temple of Elemental Evil was probably the largest that was built and intended to be winnable. I've been wanting to look into that just because, they're actually dealing with the elemental evil cults in this mission.
Evil.
So I've been meaning to look into that dungeon just to
Which
see
one?
what all it is. Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. It would be nice to play it. Maybe we finish this campaign, and there was like, oh yeah, well there's another big the big boss, or I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what level. I don't know what level.
Well, apparently it was popular enough to get a video game.
Well, I don't know what level the Temple of Elemental Evil is, because you guys will be finishing this at level 15. So.
Well, I think it's a mega dungeon, so it should be a show. So I think it's made to last from low level to high level.
Oh gosh,
I'm looking at it right now.
One
actually,
dungeon. That'd be wild.
Yeah, there's a bunch of. It used to be a bunch of those. I want to make one of those. That's why I want to make the freaking SCP campaign, so that we can do a whole campaign inside a dungeon. But that would be more like Call of Cthulhu.
It would be though.
I mean, yeah. How would you get normal battle encounters with that type of stuff, though? That's
Fate Core could also work for that. I just don't see it specifically that it's like a horror setting. D&D doesn't work great for horror.
Yeah, I know, but it's still you can it's basically a huge dungeon crawl. All right, maybe it wouldn't be meant to be like a super horror, but it would be the same setting. Where just the most dangerous creatures in the world are holed up in this one place, and then they send a bunch of low life criminals in there to make some tests, and then it all goes wrong, and then you need to try to make your way through the thing to escape, and while you kind of cross paths with shadows, oozes, and then maybe the end boss would be a night walker or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, that could be interesting, I guess. I don't know. That seems like it would be kind of interesting for a weird like a low level party to get tossed into.
I will say though that whatever the name they chose for it though is very common in D&D. I think I found several Elemental Evil.
Temple of Elemental Evil.
Because there's a board game called Temple of Elemental Evil. There's a normal expansion called Elemental Evil, which kind of has a similar story beats the story that we have right now, actually. There's also a video game called Temple of Elemental Evil, which is the same thing as the normal Elemental Evil.
Yeah, no, it was a very popular one. I mean, it was popular enough to create this. Basically, this is a sequel.
Okay, so it's Princess... Because here's the thing, I'm looking it up right now, and I found Princess of the Apocalypse is its own module, right?
Yeah, this is a much older edition module, though.
Because, I was looking at the normal store, and, I was looking at the normal store, though, and there's another thing that's called Elemental Evil, and it has the story of 4 apocalyptic cults of Elemental Evil, are building secret sanctuaries and outposts throughout the... Is this it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, that's Princess of the Apocalypse. Yeah, that's what you're dealing with.
No, hold on. This is a different thing. That's a different thing.
That's probably,
Dude, it's another edition. It's another edition.
Yeah, it's a different...
This is like the 5th edition.
Okay.
This was from 2.2 to 2nd edition or 3rd edition.
Yeah. No.
Hold on. I'm going to show you the website I'm looking at right now, because, it shows, because I click on, because at the bottom part there's Prince of the Apocalypse, but Prince of the Apocalypse also has the subtitle Elemental Evil.
Yeah, because that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Elemental Evil cults.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand that. It's just that are they these aren't the same expansion. These are different modules. They're just different.
They're
modules
the same, but in different editions.
Yeah.
Is this a different edition? Is this a different edition one that I'm looking at?
Maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
I'll take a look at it later. Castle Greyhawk, Dungeons of the Mad Mage, Waterdeep Tombs. Huh, interesting. Didn't they, like, remake Mad Mage for...
Yeah, Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Yeah.
Freaking Jake wanted to run it after we finished
Ice Chest?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep, yeah.
Quality. Because that was designed as a sequel to Waterdeep.
Fair enough. Okay.
So I missed
None of the
spoke
frescoes.
earlier. I did not get a feature as a sorcerer that lets me.
Did you see the date for the article you just sent us, Julien?
Not really, actually.
Because
It's
this
kind of
article
blank.
was released in 2015, so it's probably before Princes of the Apocalypse came out.
But like, look below it right there. At the same time, though.
Yeah.
No, Prince of the Apocalypse came out April 2015.
Well, that's the one, January 2015.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're on the screen, you
Yeah,
like,
so you're looking.
Like, the
you're
title's
looking
like,
at. Yeah, you're looking at the.
You're
current
looking
one.
at a preview of the module we are playing right now.
Yeah.
But why are they called two separate things? You know what? Never mind. I think it's fine. I don't get what I'm looking at right now, though. I don't know what this page is
games-
for.
Here.
They don't. When they make video games, they don't call it by
Okay.
their names. They use some kind of code word. It's the same thing.
Okay, so I looked up Temple of the Elemental Evil D&D, and it's the first result. It's a Wikipedia page. It was made for Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So, first edition ED&D, or first edition AD&D, character levels 1 through 5, campaign setting Greyhawk. First published in 1985 by Gary Gygax and Frank Mentzer. So yeah, it's a little old.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
You were looking at the current one we're dealing with. They probably named it that because the official title might not have been dropped yet, and also because anyone who's familiar, a lot of people would be familiar with D&D would recognize, oh, Temple of Elemental Evil. This is a sequel to that because this is the return of the cults of the Elemental Evil.
I think that Julian shared. It is for that he's talking about. It is for the Forgotten Realms setting, and it's from 2015, which makes it 5th edition.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, that's what I said. Prince of the Apocalypse, the book, came out in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
This is an article.
You know
about
what?
the
I think I
announcement for
figured it
Princes of
out.
the Apocalypse.
I think I figured it out. It's not that this is Princes of Apocalypse. It's not that it is also it's not the announcement of it either. I think it's just the in general page for everything Elemental Evil, because underneath it, it just tells you what else is releasing with Elemental Evil inside of it as well. Like there's Neverwinter in there, and it also talks about how Princes of the Apocalypse is being released as well.
yeah.
It's just an in general announcement for, hey, by the way, guys, we're doing Elemental Evil now.
Yeah. Yeah. It was basically an announcement for this campaign we're running right now.
I mean, there's also
It's a catch-all announcement.
There's also a called the Elemental Evil Companion that gave you stats for new races such as Aarakocra and Goliaths
Yeah.
and Genasi.
Yep.
That's where those races are found in the Elemental Evil Companion.
Yeah. Or in the actual book itself, but yeah.
Yes.
Oh, are we still streaming right now?
Yes. Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
signed off yet. We're also still recording, so we should probably end this.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us, chat. Because I just realized because Rudolph posted something in the Twitch DiceLife Twitch channel chat Discord, and it was like, Wait, how does he know what we're talking about? Because we're still live.
Hey, that's where Temple of the Elemental Evil got picked up, because
We're nerding
someone
out,
mentioned
but-
it and twitched.
Anyway, so I misspoke earlier when I said that as a sorcerer I get a feature that lets me ignore resistance of certain damage types. That's actually comes in a feat that I could take. It's
Okay. Yeah, that
That I'm
seems strong for
considering-
6th level. I was assuming that might be a higher level thing.
it was at a later level, but no, it's not the case. At 6th level, I can spend a sorcery point to gain resistance to the damage type associated with my draconic heritage.
That makes more sense. Okay, well,
Would mean in order to ignore resistance to fire, I would have to take that feat of elemental. It's like the elemental affinity.
yeah. Alright,
And I can't do that until like I think level 8 when I get another. That's not going to be an option until our next ability score increase.
Yep.
For sure, which I believe will be level 8.
alrighty.
Yeah.
Yep. Except
So,
except for 10 minutes, at which point it's level 6, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other workaround I can think of is, I can't remember if this was, Unearthed Arcana or if this came out in, like, Tasha's. I think it might be in Tasha's. But I think there is a meta magic you can take that lets you change the element of a spell.
Yeah, there is. It's in Tasha's.
Okay.
I know.
So yeah, that's your other option.
No, I'm not going to use that as a meta magic. I can't get another meta magic. Technically, at level 8, using Tasha's, I could replace one of my meta magic I have
Yeah.
with a different one. But I don't get another meta magic option until 10th level.
Oh, oof. Alright.
Um,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream for tonight, though.
2.
Right.
Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. It looks like there were
Yeah.
quite a few people in chat this time, so that's awesome. Next episode, the team will be heading underground to deal with a lot of stuff.
We'll finish clearing the top level.
Yet. That guy
Finish up clearing the level.
ground floor here.
Alright, but yeah.
No one said anything about going underground yet.
Alright.
Leave yourself there, DM.
Well, I know what's left on the top floor. I'm just saying it won't take you very long. Unless you decide to take out the top floor and then just leave.
You never know.
I was showing the map so chat would have something to be excited about, okay? Don't shush. Shush.
Last session and this session.
Alright.
We may be like, hey, let's go clear out the air temple and get that last little bit of experience we need to get level 6.
And wait, was that an ancient dragon I saw? Shh. No spoilers.
It better not.
No, that was no. It was
Don't worry, guys. We
an
could take it.
It was an extra ancient dragon, a Dracolich. But yes, again, thank you everyone for stopping by. Hopefully we'll see you next. Hopefully we'll see you all next week for some more Dungeons and Dragons. And have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.